How do I search for domains again? It's not huge domains. There's a way to do this, but I don't know.
There is deviance in language. Melt down the corrupted cogitator and compile again.
"7 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor in orbit. The value of the Wrath of Espandor is twofold. Its cyclonic arsenal and its proximity to several Tyranid war vessels. Combat Squad Phaedrus is already on board and is the tip of the spear. Additional squads are inbound to secure objectives. Make your way to the Ordnance Depot and take control of the plasma cores."
A poetic fate, considering the vessel's namesake.
Celeste, this is Combat Squad Phaedrus. Breach via any existing openings you find.
We follow your lead, Phaedrus.
Progress towards the Ordnance Depot. We will rendezvous with you and Combat Squad Heraton there. Remain vigilant. The Xenos infestation goes deep in this ship.
Phaedrus proved a clear path through, and both are we. Brothers, there is killing to be done in the name of the Emperor.
I mean, you have to pay for it for a year. That's not bad.
Like $100 or whatever it is.
$10 a year. Let's put that there instead of this. For like the same
Multiple contacts swarming our locus.
Okay,
What is your status, Talassa?
Wants it. It's literally 32.
Good. We have drawn their focus.
That's on the block is way too long.
It's still not too long.
Phaedrus, repeat your last message.
Block, baby. I'll give it attention.
I guess, but like, not exactly the attention you want. It's a little funny.
Talassa, Combat Squad Heraton reporting. Lost Fox contact with Combat Squad Phaedrus. Do you know their status?
Let's take out the hospital.
Nothing recent. We lost contact with Phaedrus as well.
We must consider our brothers lost then. Our objective is to secure the cyclonic warheads at all costs. Encountering heavy Tyranid resistance.
Heraton, show the Xenos how Ultramarines make war.
These strategies isn't bad. It's like catchy enough and it's not like wild.
The vessel bemoans its parasitic invaders.
That's kind of
The
cool.
Wrath of Espandor itself will avenge its crew.
Say hi, strategy. They have the
See how strategies are over.
Major organism sighted. We have Tyranid primes. The weapons of an Imperial vessel are always
I
an
don't like that too, but it's kind
awe-inspiring
of more,
sight.
it's like
Serve
a
here carries the
Look it up.
highest
spin it
to
to
deliver
manage
the Emperor's violent
No, not the
retribution.
domain, but like other businesses are being called that.
But you could definitely argue that as like the power of saying hello and connecting with people versus just, and especially taking a stance against like, oh, I'll do it for you,
Combat
let
squad
do it
Heraldor
for you.
reporting
Like,
in.
nope,
The
we're
bridge
gonna
is
go
lost,
and
as
say
are my
hello
squad
to these
brothers.
other small
I have
businesses.
cut
We're
off
gonna
from
do
our
this
route to the
human to
Ordnance
human.
Depot.
That
Calculating
is
a
our
new route
strategy.
based on your report,
How many
Heraldor.
rounds has your rifle?
Standing by. Be advised,
Fine, I'm
Cruiser's crew managed to
seeing you.
execute security protocols before they were overrun by the Xenos brood.
Oh my gosh.
As do I. Ubers are
think it's
weapons
open,
blessed
baby.
with clarity of purpose.
That's cool. I like say hi, baby. That's cool.
Relics here.
Yeah,
They
write that one
shimmer
down
with
and
hope.
highlight it.
That was all my writing materials. Okay, well, can you grab it?
Our objective lies ahead.
That's the top.
No turning back.
And that's kind of can go into like my big why. Like I really want people to have something they connect to.
Talassa, commune with the main
I like that.
console in
That's
front of you
that's
to
actually the best
bypass the
idea yet.
security protocols.
Herazon, you have our gratitude. Locate the power routers with these symbols and reawaken them. One router back online. Fester and rot. Not abomination.
You want to jump into it like that?
Changing magazine.
I think that it takes a while to fail on one. I know it's not like still really popular, but
That's true. If you're looking to jump right in like that, then I say you do what you feel is right.
I think it'll be like
Ravener destroyed. Frag grenade. Find the markings that match the displayed symbols. Only twitching Xenos carapaces remain. Reloading. The world is Xenos.
Accurate symbol. switch activated. The system is responding. Engineering networks coming back to functionality.
Chief, we must proceed towards the plasma reactors at once.
The lift platform is in transit. Arrival pending.
The lift is here, brothers. Time to descend.
Attention boarding parties. We have confirmation that Combat Squad Phaedrus is lost. I need a mission status update from all remaining combat squads. Combat Squad Heraton here. Redirecting along newly advised path. Combat Squad Octavio reporting in. Cyclonic armaments secured. Talasa, you are nearing the reactor cooling hall. Report on his condition when you arrive.
Synaptic servants slaughtered. A most impressive cleansing. For the Emperor! Brothers, to me. Oh, the Imperium has spoken. For the Emperor! The vile presence of Xenos permeates the cooling hall.
All squads, we have updated our battle stratagems. Heraton, reinforce Octavio and protect the cyclonic armaments. Talasa, your new orders are to destabilize the reactor, cause a temperature spike, and the Tyranids may redirect their assault to you, buying Heraton and Octavio some time to prime the armaments. When you reach the reactor's cooling console, disable the emergency blast shields. Emergency blast shields retracting. Warning. Coolant rods exposed. Talasa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods.
Target the vulnerable cooling rods. Press their hand rot. Xenos abomination. Precisely what we needed.
fluctuation. Plasma cooling efficacy severely reduced. Excellent, Talassa. You will need to repeat the same process at the second array. Access granted to the bridge console. Elements of the cooling rod array are clogged. Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Grenade deployed. Inserting fresh magazine.
The final rod is destroyed. Temperatures at critical level. Plasma reactors shutting down to prevent catastrophic detonation. Talassa, do not let the reactors cool down. This cruiser will soon perform its final task. Proceed to the decks below and force the plasma reactors to overheat.
Descend to the reactor chamber. Place the holy ordnance. Prepare yourselves. For the Emperor!
Talassa, have you received word from our brother in Combat Squad Heraton? His approach vector should have taken him through the technical underbelly.
No, but this looks like the work of an Ultramarine.
Understood. Be advised, we remain under heavy Tyranid assault. With the overheating reactor, the Tyranids will refocus their efforts. This is ill-advised, Talassa. If you do not rig the reactor to detonate, the cyclonic warheads will be wasted. Combat Squad Octavio will redouble our efforts to draw the Tyranids away from your position instead. Octavio, unleash the Emperor's wrath on this brood-born vermin.
Tyranids have no eye for tactics. We have isolated our foe from its allies.
Talassa, we have lost contact with Heraton leader, and Octavio is pinned down. You must destabilize the plasma reactor. Our brothers from Phaedrus and Heraton shall not have died in vain.
We are at the reactor.
Xenos butchered scores of the ship's servitors. Access granted. suggests major organisms ahead.
Munitions here!
Twin primes! That reactor must be destroyed. Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter. Beware its grasp! Here it comes, brothers!
Stealth ready. Their numbers are no match for our strength. Readying next volley. The prime is launching.
These arcs are like shock grenades. It moves to attack. Keep your eyes up.
To our brother's defense.
Here it comes, brothers.
Unseen, I struck my target. It is attacking.
We killed one prime, and its companion's fury magnifies. Perhaps one prime is twice as vicious as two.
Amelio line cloak activated. A brother passes on into legend. Active camouflage charge. They shall not see. Crack grenade out. Watch for its pincers. Stealth ready. Changing magazine. That is for Phaedrus and Heraton.
Now, engage the console to cripple the reactor. And Talassa, when those magnetic stabilizers stop, prepare for rapid egress. Be advised. cause catastrophic plasma dispersal. Plasma cores are now exposed. Caution advised. Reactor critical to Lhasa. Disengage!
Time is not on our side, brothers.
Lhasa, we're tracking your signatures. Octavio and Heraton Leader already on board. Our brothers prevailed. Core integrity at 75% efficacy. Core detonation is now a mathematical certainty.
Deliverance ahead, brothers.
Hurry! The cruiser has begun breaking apart. We will wait as long as we can.
The Emperor sees all evil. Commencing war space. Get us out of here!
Brace for turbulence. If not for your valor, Talassa, this operation would have ended in a major loss for the Imperium. The loss of our brothers weighs heavily on us, Captain.
the Emperor!
Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
Demolition
The
targets
battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust schools can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
I spy an alien interloper. Readying next volley. The dust storm has settled.
Advance while it is clear.
I am a phantom of death. Do not let it get inside your head.
This is not a test of metal, but of patience.
Active camouflage charge. If this be my end, she's resplendent in simplicity. Much obliged, brother. Their numbers are no match for our trade. No storm will delay our vengeance. Stealth ready. Alien bioform eliminated. These storms will strip our colors right down to the ceramite. We Tyranids repel. Avenging angels. Chameleoline cloak ready. Zoanthrope will not be troubling us any further. We are stealth ready. The dust storm has settled. The throne is sturdy shelter. You've earned my praise. And the tragedy that all these munitions cannot be unleashed upon the alien scum.
Activate the Quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instruct it to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary. Transfer Nova Cannon implosive warhead to the supply train.
Acknowledge. Commencing transfer protocols. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Changing magazine. Munitions here. Brothers, search the vicinity.
Command ritual undertakers!
Inserting fresh magazine. Synaptic servant slaughtered. Readying next volley.
Attention. Sector C in need of operator assistance. Shock resistor containment not required at safety console.
Find that console! Inputting the data.
Advanced conditions met.
Watch out for Ravener tunnels. I have eyes on Xeno scum on scope. Changing magazine. For the Emperor!
Munitions prepared for transit, Quartermaster. Provide your command authorization to
Lieutenant
dispatch
Titus,
payload.
we are sending the payload to the train terminal now. Good. Escort the payload to the train.
Depot blueprints reveal a lift that should take us to the station. Frag grenade! For the Emperor! They shall not.
No storm to delay our vengeance.
Camellia line cloak ready. Fester and rot, Xenos abomination. Someone's throat, strike it down with haste. That's so
Slow and steady.
stealth ready. It dug its own grave. Tyranids have no mind for tactics.
Survey the terrain while you can, brothers. We entrust such power into the hands of mere servitors.
Reloading. This should get the rest of you across. I pray these sands are cleansing the chitin from those Xenos. Readying next volley. Into the breach once more. Terminal looks empty.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I will see it through.
Obstruction cleared.
Behold, an angel of Baal! Deploying shrapnel grenade. Alien bioform eliminated. Focus fire on the Tyranid gun beast.
On track 6. West services clear.
Relance that cystic Xenos monstrosity. Inserting fresh magazine.
Unventilatorium ordnance transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Unseen, I stopped my target. Changing magazine. Camellia line close ready. I've seen them stealthily try to ambush us. We cannot backtrack. Understood and agreed. I am a phantom of death. Lieutenant, payload is delivered.
Good. Deploy it. For the Emperor! We will attack. We always do. Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Free army.
Funnel the vermin into the causeway and let them battle the engine.
Train has been set by the abhorrent Iron Storm.
Well, that was highly effective.
Readying next volley. Watch your fire, brother! Releasing front grenade! For the Emperor! Stims functioning.
Motive power charged to 25%. Engine charged to 50%. Faulty charging system detected. Engine seal requested to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Charging system detected. Engine Energy transfer resumed. Engine charge to 75%. Dispatcher, the engine is charged and prepared for departure.
Deploy immediately.
With pleasure. Emperor, guide this weapon into the heart of our foe.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. Promethium and the... First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolition's deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over rocks.
Poor sightlines in this swamp. Alien bioform eliminated. Tyranid stealth ready. Inserting fresh magazine. That's their ad rot. Not abomination. Active camouflage charged. Stealth beast tries to ambush us. Our targets never stayed hidden for long. Tyranids repel the brothers. The meteor line closed ready. For the Emperor! I am a phantom of death. Active camouflage charged. Their numbers are no match for our training. camp gate ahead. Looks deserted. You're here. Now what, Captain?
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Stealth ready.
Extra grenades on me!
Demolition codes here.
Waste of time. That's it. We are ready to get the demolition started. Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Zoanthrope will not be troubling us any further. Active camouflage charge. Line engaged. Inserting fresh magazine.
Ordnance on me. Resupply!
Camelio line cloak ready.
Good to go. Route unblocked.
Unseen I stalk my target.
Enough crew Prometheum here to burn for years.
Synaptic servant slaughter. Diggerzinos love crawling beneath us. Readying next volley. Changing magazine.
What needs
They shall not see. Tyranids have no mind for tactics. Stealth ready.
one down. Trillions to go. Smells like fresh munitions. Swapping out magazine.
Camelio line cloak activated. Frag grenade out!
We are allies.
Talassa, the Canians are running out of time. How close are you to the Prometheum facility?
We have reached the objective.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
melter charge. Impressive.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Prometheum well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
Camelio line cloak ready.
Ready in payload delivery. Rites of activation have been observed. The generators harboring the machine code's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Hostiles heading to generator 3.
Generator 3 is discharging irregular current. Eliminates these unholy fluctuations.
Zoanthrope has flayed its last mind. Deploying shrapnel grenade.
X-axis aligned. By the Omnissiah's will. This is a precise operation. We will have to hold out.
Going for generator 1!
Overcrowding alert at generator 1. Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties.
The tide of alien vermin swarms this way. Line cloak activated.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers. Blessed be the Omnissiah's divine precision. Hold out a while longer. The deal is nearly done.
Camelio line cloak ready.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. No errors long happening on the Sire's watchful oculus.
Command, thank the Emperor. It is done.
There is an observation platform overlooking the crude Prometheum fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Just sent. Stim cache located. Rearming. We cannot backtrack. For the Emperor! Zoanthrope, striking down with haste. Helio line engaged. Hostile backup on the way. Active camouflage charged.
Logic's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
There is one thing I know, Lieutenant. It is how to pin down an enemy.
I will hold you to that.
Rebel launcher set. We have a leader, and this is one of them. Get them all! The fight is not done! Let it stand it! Amplify our love! You're a broken. Aim for the head. They shall not see.
Stealth ready. Unseen, I stalk my target.
Xenos cannot beat our strategies. Not yet. Active camouflage charge. Meteor line close and ready. Trouble maintaining focus. Throne. Look at them all. Could not miss if I tried. Not that it would make a dent. Who locked it turned around? Just set. We are in position and have eyes on the target, Captain.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
They're on to us. Time to start picking them off. Take all you can carry. Xenos scum on scope. All fury and thunder. No tactics.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Changing magazine. Munitions here.
We have been outmaneuvered.
Eliminate Xenos mines. Amelio line cloak activated. Frag grenade. Synaptic servant slaughtered.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up. My eye is tracking
precisely what we needed.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Reloading. Ordnance on me.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. I am going to enjoy watching these tyrannies ride in the flame.
There is a lady sniffing around us. Tyranid hide beast sighted.
Talassa, what in damnation is going on down there?
What a sight.
Tyranid biocides down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
Stealth ready.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready. I'm not dying to our own trap.
Inserting fresh magazine. Do I resemble a foe? No! Familiar line close ready.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
1,000,000 tons of plastic shot rain down on their wretched carriers.
Keep close, brothers. Do not get separated in this storm.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Active camouflage charged. I find scout spotted. Reloading.
Survey the terrain while you can, brothers. Advance while it is clear.
Changing magazine.
Storms will strip our colors right down to the ceramite.
Inserting fresh magazine. Brothers, to me.
Downright roomy after all that smothering dust.
Before it calls for reinforcements. Assess their and rot. Xenos abomination.
Lieutenant, we have arrived at the ammo dump.
Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Tyranids have no violent tactics. Familiar line close ready.
Missiles lessons quartermaster. Awaiting your instructions.
Transfer Nova Cannon implosive warhead to the supply train.
Acknowledge. Commencing transfer protocols. Attention. Savages not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Synaptic servant slaughtered.
Rapida activity. Unseen ice stalk my target. No wrong way to kill a continent. Readying next volley. To our brother's defense. Active camouflage charge. It dug its own grave. And numbers.
Munitions prepared for transit, Quartermaster. Provide your command authorization.
Authorization granted, Machine Spirit.
Good. Escort the payload to the train.
Depot blueprints reveal a lift that should take us to the station. I will heal you in no time. Brothers record no deaths. Remain on guard. Zoanthrope approaching. That zoanthrope has played its last line. Picking up extra rounds. Inserting fresh magazine.
We must assemble here.
Stealth ready.
Advance as one. All specs prime. Banner ready to deploy. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! For the Emperor! I will not yield to these wounds.
Cyclones of sediment. Fire on the gun beast. Alien bioform marked. Swarm eyes. Shoot them. Out! Eurocodes seem to ravage our wits. Tossing frag grenade! The dust storm has settled. Alien bioform eliminated. Eliminate Xenos mines. The Imperium lost 2 Astartes, but this mission shall not fail. Active camouflage charged. These storms will strip our colors right down to the ceramite.
Emperor! For the Emperor!
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially within. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
We will secure the Militarum depot. Keep close, brothers. Do not get separated in this storm.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Reloading.
The storm has dissipated. Advance while it is clear.
They shall not. Alien bioform eliminated.
The lights will guide us, brothers.
Active camouflage charged. It's downright ruby after all that smothering dust.
instructed to load the explosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
This is Scipius. Load a Nova cannon explosive warhead onto the supply train.
Acknowledge. Commencing transport routines. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Emilio line engaged. Readying next volley. Picking up extra rounds. A single stealth beast tries to ambush us. Hostile backup on the way. Your aim tries my patience, brother. Lictor could not vanish from my Emilio line cloak activated. Emilio line cloak ready.
Mission was prepared for transit to Master. Provide your command or package to dispatch payload
Left
to
to
the
the
supply
Titus.
ship.
We are sending the payload to the train terminal. Good. Escort the payload to the train.
According to facility schematics, there is a transport lift that leads to the platform. Check your aim. Changing magazine.
Changing magazine.
Our will remains untarnished, unblemished, unbroken.
Apply additional pressure.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
I am not target practice.
Service will start instrumental in Emperor's plan.
sediment. Active camouflage charged.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
We can cross here.
I have walked worlds unnumbered, and have not yet found one I could not conquer.
I resemble a foe. No!
The storm has dissipated.
Ready. Take all you can carry. Grenade cache marked. Objective on the other side. Terminal looks empty.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I will see it through. Path is clear of detritus. I am a phantom of death. Fester and rot. See not abomination. Active camouflage charged.
Remain calm.
Neutralize the Xenos behemoth. Reloading. They shall not see. Synaptic servants.
Track 6.
Not found. Resuming search. I shall soar on blazing wings.
Camelioline cloak ready.
Elemental track 6. Wisdom.
The lictor stood no chance. Injury sustained. A brother falls. Camelioline engaged. Changing magazine. I see you, brother. Their numbers are no match for our trade.
Seeking operator. Not found. Resuming search.
Active camouflage charged. Camelioline cloak activated. Card effects eradicated. You shall continue to stealth ready.
Remain calm.
Rearming. Changing magazine. Precisely what we need. Stims located. Synaptic servant slaughtered.
Departmental Editorum Ordnance Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Readying next volley. Camelioline close ready. Reloading. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Warhead is loaded, Lieutenant. Good. Deploy it. Fester and rot. Seen on the formation.
the Emperor!
The Codex accounts for minus effect.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Send them back into the darkness.
For the Emperor! Funnel the vermin into the causeway and let them battle the engine!
The train is under high-reached assault.
Route changes may be made by dispatch at the transit routing. Train. Rail shift completed. Schedule movements detected.
Camilio line cloak ready.
Dispatches. Return to your stations.
Inserting press magazine.
Motive power charged to 25%. Engine charged to 50%. Faulty charging system detected. Engine seal requested to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Engine seal. An emergency base.
All fury and thunder. No tactics. Active camouflage charged.
Charging station. Praise to the machine port for this blessed gift. Faulty charging system detected. Engine seal requested to perform rites of restoration.
Remain on guard. Zoanthrope approaching. That zoanthrope is no more. Changing magazine. Camilio line cloak ready. Launching crack grenade. Alien bioform eliminated.
Fault corrected. Power connection restored. Raise the on the side. Engine charged to 75%.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. We are the Fist of the Imperium, and we delivered a mighty blow. No Xenos bioscans. Mission successful, Talassa. Return to the battle match. Lithium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. Acadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact. First, proceed to the Acadian outpost and establish their fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
Let us deliver the Emperor's wrath to these creatures. Changing magazine. Tyranny running. Tyrannies have no mind in tactics. Reloading. Your pain tries my patience. These relics feel restorative. Take one. Magazine. I am a phantom of death. Do I resemble a foe? No!
Active camouflage charged.
Their numbers are no match for our troops. Inserting fresh magazine. Your aim tries my patience, brother. Amelio line cloak activated. Fresh magazine in.
Camelio line cloak ready.
They shall not see. Readying its body. Hostile backup on the way. Bring Tyranny on. Stealth ready. Fester and rot, see not abomination. Rearming. Fire on a gun beast.
First waypoint ahead. Let us enter the camp. Reporting in. Team has arrived at the Imperial Guard camp.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Sweep complete, but nothing here. Active camouflage charged. I have the codes, brothers. Captain, the demolition codes are secured.
Proceed to the Promethium refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Objective on the other side. Paths are clear and codex compliant. They shall not see me.
Never seen Promethium in the core. Hope it burns all the same. Stealth ready.
Tried to ambush us. Camouflage charge. Watch out for Ravana tunnel. We live. Xenos die. Perfect balance. Amelio line engaged. Ended the Raveners. Stealth ready. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Remain active. Reloading. For the Emperor!
am a phantom of death.
Frag grenade! Talassa, Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
Arriving at the objective now.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Let us finish what the Cadians started.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Promethean well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
Synaptic servant slaughtered. Deployment has begun.
Rates of activation have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Inserting fresh magazine. Generator 4 has their attention.
Generator 4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations. Provide service before components are harmed.
Frag grenade deployed. Remain on guard. Zoanthrope approaching. That's Zoanthrope.
X-axis aligned. By the Omnissiah's will.
2 axes remain.
Attention. Crane drive was jammed. Perform the necessary cleansing to resume operation.
Jam clear.
Drive train restored. Begin the chorus of locomotion, adepts.
Incoming. Generator 2.
Potential heretical sabotage of Generator 2. Secure immediately.
Rearming. Xenos rampage imminent. Refilling magazines.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers.
Hostiles heading to Generator 3.
Divine precision.
I should have this thing calibrate my scopes.
Generator 3 is discharging a regular current. Eliminates these unholy fluctuations.
The Xenos reloading. We have a leader. And this is one of them.
Osiris Lodge for Oculus.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid advance, Captain.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Promethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
For the Emperor! Precisely what we needed. Stay close and sharp. Enhanced tactic ready. Readying next volley. Inserting fresh magazine. Check your aim. Calibrate. Aiming in biobombing window. Ammunition restock.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success.
I will hold you to that.
Now we wait until the Xenos swarm reaches our position.
Us against 100,000 or 200,000 Tyranids. I like those odds equally out.
Confidence is a weapon. Overconfidence is a disadvantage.
Active camouflage charged. Swapping magazine. Buckle terrain. Ravener activity. Tyranids have no mind for tactics. Changing magazine. Prospects deep scan. Synaptic servant slaughter.
This position is defensible. Somewhat.
Iron Halo ready. All specs prime. Refilling magazines. Excellent mark. Obliterated. Tyranid eyepiece sighted. Iron Tail protocol. Rearming. Tyranid bioform obliterated. For the Emperor! I am wounded, but for the Emperor! Main swarm sighted. We await your signal, Captain.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done. The swarm is upon us. Fire trap set. Lights when ready. The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Fester and rot. Xenos, a brother passes on into legend. Take all you can carry. Eyes up, brothers. Xenos descending. Tyrannus coming from the refinery. Unseen ice stop my target. Fuel controls reset. Stealth ready. They shall not see us.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Ready. Ready against volley.
New enemies have entered my firing range. Target area is saturated.
Initiating burn.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Rearming. Precisely what we needed.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
We will stop their advance cold. Well, hot.
Valiant to Titus. Greetings from the fire. Tyranid biosigns down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
For the Emperor!
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable work, brothers. You honor your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.